Hey! So we're just loading up now. So I've just started the stream and I'll give it a couple of minutes or so just to let everybody find it. And then we'll get straight into PvP. If you get any questions with the builds and stuff, or just things generally about scribing, if you put a message in the chat, I'll do my best to answer. But there is so much you can do with this system, and it's so good. But I think I had the ads just turned. I need to turn them off one moment, sorry. There we go, all sorted. So tonight on stream, we are going to be focusing on really putting scribing through its paces, showing you how the scribe skills work in PvP, because they are phenomenally good, like stupidly good, and just show you some different classes. So Nightblade, Magsulk, Magblade, Sniper, Warden, etc, etc. As always, any questions and stuff, just let me know down below and I'll do my best to answer. And I just want to say a massive thanks to just all the support. Generally, it means a lot. Hey, it's Dan, and welcome to Unified Gaming. So we are on the Magsulk. There is a poll going currently, and it's what do you want to see first? I've got a few classes set up. I will jump on one in a moment, depending on what's the most popular, but I can go on the ranged Magblade, a Nightblade Sniper, the Magsulk, or a Magical Warden. All of these have scribing set up, apart from the Magden, which will take a few minutes to just get on there, but I have all the scripts ready to go. With the scribing system, for people curious and how it works, essentially you need to go and own Gold Road first. That is like a must. And then once you have that, you can get to the Scalarium, which is in Avea. You don't need to have the Mage Guild done. And then when you're here, as shown in the video, you go to the altar and you can customize the skills. At present, the ink is a little bit rare. So it is dropping, it's just a bit awkward to get. But I actually want to change one of my skills because I've got all the right scripts now to show it on this character as well as on the live video. So we picked up 2 brand new scripts, having farmed dailies. And yes, you can get scripts really quick. I have a video on the way, which you can get 10 scripts a day. It is ridiculous how quick you can get these things. So don't panic about farming them. You can see I've got loads in here already. So we need to add 2 new scripts quickly. Intellect and Gladiator's Tenacity. And this makes Contingency really OP. Contingency can be a massive shield or a heal, and Gladiator's Tenacity is an 8% damage reduction, and Intellect gives you more sustain. This is ridiculously broken as a skill. 22 seconds of increased sustain, 8 seconds of just damage reduction, and a huge shield that lasts 8 seconds. It's busted. Like, it's really busted. At the moment, the poll is tied 3 ways between Sniper, Magsulk, and Warden. And how is everyone doing tonight? We've got 10 people in or so at the moment. So it'd be good to kind of gauge how people are doing. Grant says, what do you do with the extra scripts? I got one today that I've already learned, but it's bound. So what do I do? Put it in your bank. Scripts can be banked and transferred between characters. So this is really helpful. What I do personally is, if you are on PC, you are very fortunate because you've got an add-on called Superstar. Superstar is phenomenal. This is the Magsulk that I'm using, as shown in the video. It is really good. We've got some scribe skills, Sunder and Soul. This is broken as hell. And with the scripts, you've got this thing here called scribing at the end. And here you can make skills and kind of go, what do you need on your class? Lots of these you won't use. Lots of the scripts you don't actually need on most characters. So my suggestion would be to find what you need on a build. So watch a build video, that would really help. Or tinker with this first. And then whatever you don't need, just put in your bank for a character that will need it. For example, the Gladiator's Tenacity This isn't going to be used on many classes. It's an 8% damage reduction, but I'm not going to use this often on many things. So I'm not going to use this on every character. I'd rather focus it whilst the Scribing's new, and then use it on someone that actually needs it. A good example is the frost damage. My Magical Warden needed this. So although this dropped on my Nightblade, which does not need frost damage at all, like it doesn't need it, the Magical Warden did. So this is why it's in the bank. So that's how I'd fix that problem, Grant. Just looking at the poll, we have it's Magical Warden, 43, Sulk and Nightblade behind. I'll do one quick BG with the Sulk whilst we're waiting, and then we'll go on whatever's the most popular. Jumper says, how do you get the scripts? I took time off. The scripts are farmed by doing dailies. So having done loads of them, you get a script per daily currently. I'm not sure if that's intended, in all honesty. It didn't sound like it based on the patch notes, but it's still like good. We're going to put a double dot poisons here, by the way, now that we've got that skill, and then we can put something like this here in the back. To get the scripts, you have to do a daily, and you'll get given a box. So for example, if I go to my mail, you can stack a lot of these. I've just got one add-on I have to turn off, by the way. It is called Postmaster. It is bugged. Wicked says, how long do you think it will take to max Scribing? Full grind on 20 characters. If you did the daily farm that I've been doing, you get 10 scripts a day. It takes about 20 to 30 minutes per day. What that means is you can finish a character in about 3 or 4 days. Get every single script in 3 or 4 days. So 3 or 4 days times 20, you're looking like probably a full patch. But that would be every character done. And in all honesty, that's not the most optimal way of doing this. You're better, in my opinion, going through and almost creating the scripts as you get them. Go, this character needs this script first. This one needs this script. And then that will really help you out. Because that way you can then focus on really utilising what you need first. We're just getting our potions on our hotbar. And we need to go get our vampirism going because we are not a vampire. Wicked says, worse than farming law books? No, in my opinion. Law books are tedious. I hate it. Absolutely hate it. This you can do quite quick with just doing dailies. So battlegrounds, killing a world boss, for example, that counts. Like, that's an easy one to do. Doing a delve quest, easy one to do. Doing a Undaunted or Mage Guild daily. They're like 5 minutes each. Your Cyrdodiil quests you can stack. So you could do a whole evening of Cyrdodiil, get 10, 15 boxes, but only use one. And just use one every day going forward. You can get all law books in a 6 to 8 hour run though. Yeah, but that's still savage. Because if you spent 6 to 8 hours doing this, you get 10 scripts every hour roughly. That's 60 scripts in the same time. It's the same amount of time. The difference is you can curate what you don't need and just put them onto someone else. So I find this is a better system, personally. And a lot of the stuff you won't use on any class, like characters. So, yeah. The poll is going. We're going to jump into IC whilst we're waiting, I think. And I just want to say a massive thanks to Itium, who has become a member. As a member, you get access to exclusive content and so on. There's loads of details. And you'll see there's a join button on the left of the subscribe button. And there you'll get access to like all the details. So we are a stage 3 vamp. Let's put on our contingency. This is stacked. This skill is freaking busted. Look at this. It's like 11k shield, 8% damage reduction, and it's regen buffs. So we have huge shields now. It's really, 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 really strong. So you can see what the Sulk does. The things are just busted. This is really, really strong. If you are worried about stamina on the build, I have been dueling with this absolutely fine. You can change your food to Jaws of Misrule. So I can't use Witch Mothers in no CP. Because with Wretched we have like 1500 stam recovery. So we're putting all the buffs. Oh, he's dead. Let's streak through him. That's really annoying when that happens. So as we're doing this, you can see our sustain is like ridiculous. And it hits really hard. This is just my spam ball hitting him. He's dead. Put on our shield. Put on another shield. Huge shields. It's just ridiculous at how much you get. Grant says, does the shield get cut in half? Yes. But that 8% damage reduction, look at this, watch this. I went to roll dodge. I didn't roll dodge, I got greedy. If you focus on the damage reduction on here, it makes your shield massive. So let me get my buffs on. I was not paying attention massively, to be honest. We're going to go for the Leo at the back. He's dead. And the spammable hits really freaking hard. Got another Sork at the back down there. Put a curse on him. Yeah, it's an 8% unique effect. So it stacks with like minor protection and stuff. It's really freaking strong. You also notice with this being physical damage, it gets minor breach. So we have now major and minor breach in build, which is like stupidly good. When you sit with that Twilight. Yeah, the 8% damage reduction is huge. This with like Esoteric. Dead. Dead. I want to go for a streak on him. Vampire, oh, what a clutch. That's such a good skill. What's nice with this is we can use this and heal our allies with this. So let me just spam this. Look, he's getting that shield as well. So we can use this now as like a group buff too. It's such a good skill. Got this Mr. Warden at the back. I would probably use Jaws and Mistral with no CP, by the way. Oh, that was a good gank. That was a very good gank. Big in-cap. Huge in-cap. You get very kind of complacent with a Magsork. Yeah, buff's back on. Dead. It's so strong. Sorry, I'm on Xbox. Yeah, it's honestly, it's really good. This is nice though because it's a group buff. So it's a 5k shield in PvP, which is not huge, but 8% on top, and the 8% applies to obviously this shield. It's 10k, and this is in no CP. It will go higher in CP. Let's push around to the here. So having the double shields, that you can just do this. Like you're stupidly tanky with 2 shields if you play defensively. And you can just alternate them. If you look at my mag pool, like it never goes down. Hey, look at Sage becoming a bronze donator. Cheers for the support, mate. We're going to go for a streak. Here, you can have one of these. There you go, got him. Hey, Leo. Here, have this. Oh, my frag didn't fire. Put on our 2 shields. That shield spam, by the way, with a contingency is like disgusting. Because we get the extra mitigation too. Where'd that Nightblade go? Got the contingency on it. W says, man, the feds took my PC with them. Oh, that is savage, that is. Yeah, you might have noticed I've put on YouTube memberships. I will put a video out probably tomorrow, like explaining it all. But essentially, it's like a duplicate of the Patreon. You get access to the videos early and so on. There's also some exclusives. So like the Talk Sork that has 50,000 mag, 7,000 spell damage. It's like really broken. That's on there. There's also like the Reflector and a few other like custom builds. They're more like kind of niche things, but very, very good at what they do. So it's kind of a way to say thanks for like supporting and whatnot. Let's go for that talk at the back. Whoa. We'll get our buffs on. 1 shield, 2 shields, 2 shields on us. Thank you very much. Come on, Fluffy. Fluffy gonna come. My mag sustain is, I've never seen it so high on a mag sork. We could probably drop some glyphs for Stam in all honesty, because of how high it is. Hey, you're at Rami. Those guys, by the way, are literally following me. Look at that. Let's focus on my Atro over there. Oh, I got hit with a gank. That was a good gank. That was a really good gank. 12k in gap. Huge gank there. So we've had a 5 so far, just messing around with the Sork. With the Scribing, so what you'll notice is it like enhances the build. Now I need to change a few glyphs. You'll see my mag sustain is like way too high. Look at this. So my mag sustain is 2,300. It is stupid, it is. And then with a potion, it's 3,000. I need to put some of this into stam sustain. So I'd put on an extra glyph, which I forgot to do before we started. So this should be a stamina recovery glyph here. So apart from that, everything else is the same. So that's why my stam is a little bit tighter than I'd like normally. Hey, come back here. Let's get our shields on. We're good to go. We've got that Nightblade just to be careful of, because that Nightblade is... There he is, see? So we have like crazy movement still. Let's see if we can get that Templar wave and then we can kind of get him by himself. Because it is that Nightblade that catches us. He's got a lot of burst. Sage says he hates this map. Rami says, so the membership here is also shared with Patreon. Yeah, it's essentially the same. So what I will do is I'll put everything that's on Patreon on here and vice versa. And the way that they've been priced is that Patreon has slightly different fees, so does YouTube. So the money that kind of goes to the creator is essentially the same amount. So you might see a slight variation in the price, but the money that I'd receive would be the same, if that makes sense. Yeah, stop blocking. Put a curse on him, he's dead. So that's kind of the way it works. Equally, if you want to switch, you're welcome to. If cancel, it's up to you. But I've tried to keep it as fair as possible. Oh, that's a 6k crushing thing we use. Dead. Where's that Nightblade? We literally just like focus him down. The damage is. I've got combat metrics on. I'll show you how hard this skill actually hits. It's actually stupid. Let me have a look. It's just loading. 6,300 Thunder and Soul. As a spammable, it hits so hard. It's actually silly. Like for a spammable, it's ridiculous. We can also use contingency to get more damage out of this. He's on 4, he's seen or not. That guy using that dark on you is really annoying. That the Morph of Living Dark, I forget his name now. No, that's with the 8% mitigation on. We literally focused him. Hey, he's familiar with him. I was actually wanting to focus Leo at the back because he's squishier. He's dead. He's got 2 big shields he has. There's Leo again. Ah, he's dead. Yeah, the damage with the scribe skills are like... This one is just so good. Like 15% regen on Wretched Vitality is actually stupid. Like it's massive. Oh, here he is. I can't get over the thing. There we go. Right, we'll go for him again. So if you get any questions about the things, do shout and I'll do my best to answer. With this Sulk here. This green Nightblade keeps actually focusing me, so let's go get with this green Nightblade quickly. He's dead. We'll put on our shield. So we've got that 8% mitigation here. Like, it makes us really, really tanky. So, Fluffy has Jarrell's on. So his Templar mate has just come down. He has. I was focusing more on spamming shields rather than like streaking away. I should have streaked away then. W says the sustain put with the spammable is crazy. Are you getting buffed by your... No, this is my own like, sustain. It's literally like with Wretched and stuff. It's almost 3,000. I need more stam sustain on this, which I need to change a glyph, but it's really, really good. Looking at the chat, it's literally the poll. Sorry, it's split 3 ways. So you've got Sniper, Magsork, or Warden. The Sniper is really fun to play. We're gonna see if we can get into Cyrdodiil.
Well, yes.
That's a massive Q, so that's a no. Let's switch to ranged Magblade, because nobody's chosen it. I just want to show you what it does. It's really good now. Like, really, really good. Like, the Scribing makes classes like this shine. There's some, like, niche builds that you can't normally do without Scribing, in all honesty. Like, ranged Magblade just does not work. It's very gimmicky because you don't have that stun. Now you get a stun, and the stun is phenomenally good. Like, so good. So we're in the Scalarium. And here I'll show you kind of what scribe skills we use on the Nightblade. There's actually only one good one, in my opinion. So for this one, I've gone with Stun, Lingering Torment, and Breach. This is phenomenal on ranged Magblade. You don't have a stun in your kit. This is 28 meters. It's huge. It's got a dot. That dot is the same as Flame Reach dot. If you average it over 20 seconds, it's the same tooltip. Sage's dot crow, that is set up. That is even more broken than this. And you get Breach. This becomes essentially elemental susceptibility with a stun. So on this build here, we can now run this and get so much more use out of this. So before, we used to have to go into Incap and then Spec Bow as our burst combo. Now we can use Ice Comet instead. So what we can now do is attack our target, Ice Comet, Dazing Soul, Spec Bow. All lands at once and it hits like a truck. We'll go Q for Cyrdodiil, because I do want to get in there. And we'll also queue for battlegrounds quickly. Just because I want to show what this, like, how much Scribing makes this build viable. Oh, and you also get these cool little skills. Look at this. This is my vigor. I'm so chuffed with this, but it sounds really silly. But you can change how the skill looks. And as a magic player, I like magical builds more than stamina, always have. Making my vigor blue, it just feels better. I know it sounds really stupid, but it feels so much better to be able to go, it's blue, I'm a magic player. Like, it's these small things, but this is a really nice change for me. It doesn't do anything for the gameplay, it just looks cool. WSB says, I love how many niche builds and nuances ESO offers with all its combination of spells. I think the scribing system takes that, but makes it even more of a thing. So, like, for example, I haven't got all the scripts, but I can show you a setup on this character. If you go to the Sword and Shield one, which is, I forget his name now, Shield Throw. There's a script down here, so you can go immobilize. But there's a script called, I think it's, what is it called? It's got a really weird one. This one, a Wayfarer's Mastery, and you put something on there like evasion for more, just mitigation for you, or interrupt or off balance. But what this does is it increases your bash by 333. So you got an extra 333 on your bash. And obviously bash builds, that is a huge amount of damage. Like, that on a bash build is insane how good that is. And because it's a flat 333, you can use it on a tank. Sage says, I've gotten far more script than ink. I'll tell you honestly. Yeah, the ink drops are currently bugged. There's a post on the forums that show they're not dropping as much as they should do, particularly from bosses, which will be a big source of it. And WSB says, it's like on theme when it's blue. That's literally why I like it. Yeah, I'll have a stun at the back. Wait, no. You can be stunned. There you go, you're stunned. You can be stunned and have a spec bow. Oh, couldn't stun him. Can I immobilize him though? No, he's got a seat. There he is. Got the stun on him now, finally. Go for my heal. Oh, full damage, full damage, full damage. Yeah, I went too quick. I've got 3 swift on this. So we've got 3 swift, so we move very fast. I need to be careful of that. Because if you do this, so then you take loads of full damage. Oh, that's some nice burst there. He's got a lot of healing, he has. He's got his mate coming on. Ah, I've got him. See, you could never do that on a normal mag build. We go forward, some dots on him. Go for a heal. Get our heal, go in. And what's nice with this, you can pop and cloak quite easily. Gonna go for stun on him now. There you go, got him. See, that, like, you can never do that without scribing. Done it a couple of times, just show you that that stun is just so good. Pan says, I'm new to the game and have no idea what class should I choose. What is best? Hey, come back in, Mr. Nightblade. Have a meteor. There, I got him. Okay. I'm going to go for a heavy attack and put some dots on him. So with this, you will also notice that this is a dot build. I'm going to go for a stun and then spec bow. Oh, that was a good spec bow there. Let's push back. And weave some... So we're going to pop down here. Block that. Go for a cloak. Use our siphoning. Let our heals just come in really nicely. So for Pan, it depends on what you want to do. PvE and PvP play slightly differently. And then you have to decide, do you want range or melee? That's kind of the best start. And then I can help answer more from there. So we've had 3 kills so far. Let's push up here. And DK is good for noobs. DK is very good. Go for a stun. Go for an immobilize. Dead. Go for a stun on him. Immobilize on him. Dead. Ah, love it. PvP wise, if you're new to the game, look at something like a class that's quite forgiving. So DK is very forgiving. Go for a stun on him. He's a CZ Moon, so stun, then a spec bow. Dead. Ah, love it. DK is very forgiving because they've got a skill called Coagulating Blood. It's like one of the best burst heals in the game. Templars, an all-rounder. It's good in group play. Not the best for 1vx, but very good for group play. Go for an immobilize and then for a stun. He's dead. Oh, no. Stun that, we'll do that at the back. Go and put some dots on him. One for stun on him. Oh, they got me with the heavy attack. Fair play to him. Warden's good too. Nightblade's good. Nightblade's one of those classes that is very reactionary. So if you're somebody who can react very fast and move well, it is one of the best classes in the game for PvP. Especially as a solo player. If you're somebody who finds reacting hard, maybe it's not for you. He's dead. So, W says you can literally play any role with any class, but their classes are better for PvP. Yeah. Did you go just put some dots on this dude here? Oh, that. Go for a stun and a spec bow. Got some. We'll pop down here to pop into cloak. Oh, pop into cloak again. Dodge all that stuff. Got that Nightblade just harassing us at the back. Reset our resources. Go back into the fight. Put some dots on this Nightblade at the back. So he's got 3 dots on him already. He is. Go for stun. Oh. We'll just push around here. We'll just push up to the top quickly and get some resources back. That Nightblade's waiting in the back for me, he is. Let's go push forward to that Nightblade. Oh, he went into invisible, we did. Hey, you're right, Ellen. Oh, he died. Holowind makes you such a force. Pan, it really depends on what you want though. If you're new to the game and you find PvP hard, go for a tankier spec like Warden in all honesty, or DK or Sorcerer if you go as a health sork. They're quite good. Dot this dude up. Go for a stun when he pops out. Stun and then spec. Oh, I'm gonna roll now because I'm expecting him to hit me. Go for the stun, spec bow, bang. I'm going to go dot up this Sulk. So they've got some dots on them, which I can just leave doing their magic. Just pop down here. I went... Get my heal going. There we go. Get some resources back, pop into cloak. That Nightblade's followed me. Put a vigor on me, so I'm just putting my heals over time. I need to add a bit more sustain for no CP on this. Go for Sun and Spec Bow. Let me just put another dot on him. I want to go for the meteor that he's probably heard. Got the immobilize him, he's dead. Ah, I got him. Sorry, I was focused on killing him. Revolt says, there's no real best. There isn't a best, but there's kind of what feels right to you. Warden's my favourite. It's like the best all-rounder. Heavy attack dot. Put some other dots on him. He's immobilised. Go for a stun now because he's rolled that. And then you can have a spec bow. Ah, 8-2. Pan says, is Sorcerer good? Sorcerer is like the best PvP class currently. It is really, really good. Really good. But that kind of gives you an idea that with Scribing, we could take what is a very unusual playstyle for Magblade and actually make it work. There's a couple moments in that BG where we could stun people and kill them because they were stunned, which you can't normally do. And that's why I really, really like this system. Lou Ball says, you'll end up playing every class anyway. Leveling doesn't take too long. Now, when you level, you can get from like the start of a new character to being PvP ready in like 8 hours. So it doesn't take long to get a new character ready to go. Just catching up with chat as well. Ellen was saying class favourites are so personal, but don't be afraid to make multiple characters to find your favourite. I started with a Templar, by the way. That was my first class. Because I wanted a class that would heal itself as I did damage. And then I went to Sulk and I was like, this is amazing. And then I just stayed with Sulk until Warden came out. Looking at the poll, it's pretty split between like the three of these. So I'm going to do a very quick poll and then go Dot Crow, the ones that I actually like set up straight away. Okay, so I've got a poll going and whilst we wait, we'll do a quick daily because I want to get some more scripts. So one of the best ways to get scripts is to go to Wayrest and do your Fighters Guild, your Mages Guild, your Undaunted. They take 10 minutes each. So I'll leave the poll going for about 5 minutes or so. We'll just do a few dailies just to get some of those scripts because they are helpful. Lowball says Warden's his favourite. He was a Templar here but went to Warden. You see, I was a Templar when I started, and then I went to Sorcerer when my Templar got to like level 48. I didn't actually finish it. And then Sulk was just, I loved it. As soon as I found out you had crit surge, it was like, this is me. And then they made Warden, which was like an AoE Sulk. And that was just like everything I wanted. You can get a daily from him. So you pick up one of these. We'll go to Deshan and do something there. We'll then grab another daily from the Fighters Guild and the Mages Guild here. And you will see how quickly we can get these scripts. It doesn't take long. Fighters Guild is just down there. I always mix those two buildings up. There is a poll going, by the way, to see which character you want us to go on next. And as whilst the poll is ticking, we'll just quickly do a few dailies just to go and get some scripts. So that's another daily, Dark Anchors and Bankorai. Or Bankorai, I think it's pronounced. And then we've got to go to the Mages one, which is down here. Yeah, Lowballs, if you're still there, why is Warden your favourite? Like, I'm curious, why do people like their own class? Like, if you were going to put a pitch, go, this is the best class for me, kind of, what would your pitch be? Like, for me, Magical Warden's my favourite class. It's a jack of all trades. It does healing really well. It does tanking really well. It does damage good enough. It's very good in group play. It can solo if you're good enough. It's kind of an all-rounder. And I like that versatility, that I can change how I play in a group just by changing the skills on my bar. And in many instances, I can stop using one skill and focus on more support without having to change the build or the sets. And I really like that flexibility with it. Looking at our dailies, we need to go and do the following. Madness in East March. Let's see if we can get a TP to East March. I don't think there's anybody there. It's quite an unusual place to go to. I would normally do this on a character that I've actually finished. That I got all these things unlocked. Bankora we do have, so we can pop here. Lowball says, I just love the Warden. It gets to rock 40k HP and heals the group like a boss. And I love all the free touches on Warden. The cleanse on Netch, the buff keep on Warden is just tops. Yeah, Warden is very friendly. Very, very friendly. Which one's closer? I'd say it's probably that one, because I've got to go for this pass, which takes a bit of time. We're going to pop to the one up here, actually. Yeah, if you do this, by the way, it's worth just doing it on a character that has good mount speed. And also, you've got kind of all of the... Oh, big cliff there. You've got like loads of way shrines. Because the scripts can only be unlocked on one character at a time, like per day. So it's pointless doing it on your lowest level character. Sage says, doesn't Netch also give you 5% damage now? Yes, yeah. If it doesn't cleanse you, you get a 5% damage boost, so you can double cast it to get a cleanse if there's cleanse or a damage boost. It's really good. Like really, really good skill. The poll at the moment says Dot Crow at 50%, Sniper at 33%, and Ranged Magblade at 17%. So what we'll do is we'll do this one daily here, and then we'll switch to whatever's the most popular. We are good to go. We're going to ride around this. Oh, it's up, so we'll swim it. We'll swim. It's going to take us a while, but we'll get there. Dot Crow's at 56%. Okay, it's just started. That's good. So we're not going to miss it. Lou is also saying it also gives a single heal over time tick. It procs the Bond with Nature, I think it is. Passive that the Warden has, which like gives you health when your animal companion's dismissed or summoned. It's one of those. Yeah, I need to add a bit more mag sustain to this, I think. By the way, this has Talk of the Last Aelid King. So if you look at our spell damage from we're buffed, it's actually really stupid. We've got 6,800 spell damage on this build. It's like so high. Pop, 45k spec by. So once this one's done, we'll then go on whatever is the most popular. And I'll probably intersperse the streams with like this kind of stuff. Get a script, do a BG, get a script, and just repeat. Oh, ink! We got ink! Look at this, Sage. They have ink. When you farm ink, you'll realise this is a rarity. Oh, I'm well chuffed for that. I need more of it. Okay, so we've done that quest. We'll go back to Wayrest, turn it in. Sage is like jealous. The script ink is a little bit rarer when it first comes out. It will die down, like the rarity, because more people will just have a surplus going. But at the moment, it is very, very hard to get. Okay, let's turn this in, and then we'll go and switch to... It looks like the Dot Crow is the most popular at the moment. And I'll show you what I did to that, because it is really cool. Okay, so we're going to go up here, grab the reward box. So we've done our quest, and then we can go and get a script. Cavalier's Charge. I probably wouldn't use this on a Nightblade, so as I would suggest, just bang it. The rest of that can just go, we don't want that, that's rubbish. And what's nice with this system is you can just put everything you don't need in your bank and just move it to a character that does need it straight away. So yes, there's a grind, but it's quite a passive grind. Like these things will just drop as you play the game, so I wouldn't stress. The Dot Crow has come out as first, so we're going to switch to the Dot Crow now and go into PvP. There's the Dot Crow. Revolt says that he made a magical warden when they stunk. I feel like magical warden was one of those classes that when it came out was godly OP. Then they nerfed it into the ground for ages. And now they've kind of made it into a kind of a good place. It's not the best, but it's good. It's a solid class. I remember the days where Deep Fissure used to stun, and that was phenomenal. When you land a Deep Fissure on somebody with Soul Assault, it was almost a one-hit kill combo. And Soul Assault was dirt cheap. Lowball says he played standing because I like having an execute. Yeah, and the execute is quite lacking on a warden. That is one thing Scribing does not fix, by the way. On the Docro, I want to show you what we've added from the Scribing system to make this better. Hey, Lex says, came to say hi, have a nice stream. Hey, you're right, Lex. And Lowball's just said he spams Polar Wind like a boss. Scribing on a healer is even better. On your healer tank, Scribing makes it so much better, by the way. Like, so much stronger. So I'll show you one of the Scribe skills that you want to use on the Warden heal tank. For the Docro, we are using Willed Soul with Stun, Torment and Breach. This gives us a stun that we don't have on our build, which is a massive difference to kill power. Because with all these dots that we have, we've got essentially dot on this, dot on this, dot on this, dot on this, heavy attack dot, plus double dot poisons. With all of those dots, and now they're stunned, we can then get a Force Pulse off, which hits hard. It's just so much damage. I'm just going to reset my Vampirism. And then we'll go and queue for Battlegrounds or something. Sage says people still hate Soul Assault to this day because of that. Soul Assault used to be so good, they just ruined it. I really miss the old one. It was like the only good ranged Magicka ult for like things like Nightblade and Warden, and then they got rid of it, and it's now but yeah. So I'm just playing with one hand. We need to be a Vampire stage 3 for this build. That's why we're just resetting quickly. Okay, we are a Vampire stage 3 now. We can queue for BGs. Hey, Nath is gonna get... Yes, Nath needs an invite. Let's add Nath. To here. But you know, Soul Assault used to be godly. You can use it on the Docro. It is a good ult. I just need to... I find I need a bit more out of it though. It's a good execute. And with the stun now, stun into Soul Assault is really nice. It's a really good offensive combo. I quite like the Vampire ult no button though. That's quite fun. With the Scribe skill, just so you can see what it does, what we can do essentially is dot somebody up here, heavy attack into entropy, susceptibility, then go for the stun, and then weave our skills. And they've got all those dots on them, and they'd also be stunned at the same point. It is a lot of damage, like a lot of damage. Looking at the other Scribe options, which I have been playing around with, that's the build for people curious. Drugkin and Marken, Rally, Tudun, everything that's shown on the video. With the other Scribe skills, we use Sword and Shield. but there isn't much here that's helpful. We can get an immobilize with a dot, but there's no good off like ones down here. And on the signature script, we go back to these a second. So shield throw, immobilize. You can get the parry, which is good in 1v1s because you can avoid damage. The thief's swiftness is quite nice, but it's not the best. It's like gimmicky. That's more bash. So these are all kind of like hit and miss. So I found the sword and shield on Necro is not going to help us. Contingency is AoE around it, which it doesn't help at range. Same with Soul Burst. And that leaves us with changing the skill, the weapon to a different one, like bow, but then the volt's bad. Traveling Knife is too small range. So I found on this build, personally, there isn't much else you'd want to add. You could change Vigor if you want and use Healing Torch. That is the only alternative I found that was good. So Torchbearer, Healing, Gladiator's Tenacity, 30% damage reduction, and then Resolve. This was the only alternative you can use instead of Vigor. It's an AoE Vigor. It heals you and allies. It's 2 seconds though, and it's a channel, so you can't roll dodge it. But that is a good skill. Sage says he has come up with an absolutely disgusting Templar build. I'm all ears. You're welcome to post it. What I'm going to do as well, just whilst we're loading, I'm going to mention it now. Some people have already found it. But you might notice that I do have a YouTube. And if you're on the YouTube, you'll probably see that there's a brand new button now that has appeared. So if I just reset the filter so you can just see this. On the button, there's a button that says join. It's next to the subscribe button. And when you click it, you can essentially join the channel. You get access to like exclusive content. It's just here. There's details here. But there's like early access to videos, etc., etc. So if that is something you are interested in, then obviously there's details all there. And if you are on Patreon and stuff, it's all been priced to match that. So we're on the Docro. Z's just said they did a really did Vaults dirty. They gave Arcanist portal treatment. Yeah, it's not great. With this dot build, we're going to dot this dude up here. Hey, come here. Put the stunned him there. So he's got some dots in him now. Let our ghosty boy do us some healing. Go for stunning him. Get some dots in him at the back. There are a lot of arrows coming in. So many arrows. So we're going to go for a heavy attack. That was a massive pull. I think he's a warden that used the gate. I've never seen anybody use that in PvP. Alright, we're going to push a bit more forward. There's like 3 snipers up there, so I'm just really cautious about the number of snipers there. Go for stunning him. He's dead. Ah, got him with the dots. That stun really helped then. Because we got the stun, we could get some more dots on him. Go for some dots here. Sun on him. Oh. He's dead. That stun, absolute godsend there. That saved my life, that did. And we got the kill. Ah, oh, love it. Absolutely love the stun. Stun Docro. He's run away. His mate's run away. Yeah, have one of these. Go for stun and then go for some weaves. He's dead. Whoa. What do you think of the stun on the Docro? We had a... Go for stun on him. And he can eat these. Dead. Whoa. No. You cannot do that. Bad person. Yeah, you can have one of these. I'm going to go for stunner now on him, because now he's dotted up. And then look at that damage. It's just disgusting. Hello. That dude is rubber banding all over the place. Oh, 100%. I love it how we can just like... I can stun him at range as well. There, we got him. So we've had 6 kills so far. Hey, there's a Nightblade up here. Yeah, you can have some dots. Going for stun. Dead. Hello, mate. We'll go for stun on him, and then bash, he's dead. I feel like we've been like bullying the purples. I put quite a few dots on that one person at the back. As Sage said, he thought he was safe, but he wasn't. Go for stun. Dead. Oh, big heal by his ally. Oh, I thought he was going to die. Dot's got him. I can also stun you now. See, people don't really expect it. To have it stunned at that range. Put some dots on him. So he is dotted up. Oh, watch his poor health bar go down. I think he's going to die from the dots. No, we just finish him off. There you go. Like that sustained damage is brutal. And then add on all those dots. Yeah, you can have some of these. Go for stun now. Because he won't expect that. And he's dead. Go for some dots on this person. Go for a stun here. I'll probably just finish them off. That warden guy is trying to heal him. He's on a hill, warden. Let's add some dots to this warden. No, they're going to ruin my kill streak. Let's push around here. Go for a stun on him. He's stunned. And he's dead. Go for a stun. Put some dots on him. Did the dots get him? The dots got him. Yeah, what do you think of the stun added to this build? Like, I'm fully aware these players aren't the best. 100% aware of that. So he's dotted up. I'm going for stun when he pops out. I'm just stunning him. Dead. Oh! I love the dot damage we get with this. Go for stunning. I stole that kill. Go for stunning him. Put some dots on him. He can have one of those. He can have a stun. Let's go stun him. There, got stun on him. Vampire ult. We're going to go and get rid of this warden healer because he's on a I don't want to die build. He's got his Nightblade mate at the back. It's done. I'm just going to reposition down there, put my little ghosty boy. We need to move away from that healer. So he's on 400k healing. Stun. Heavy attack stun. Susceptibility, you can't dodge that. Ah. So we're on 18 kills so far. 18 to 0. feel like we're doing pretty right. Let's go get the reds. So that red has loads of dots on him and he's stunned. He's dead. Put some dots on this dude. We can't stun him because he's in his ult. But we'll get him dotted up then. We'll go for the stun. Oh, he's dead. Nightblade at the back. Go for stun. There you go. You can have one of these. Dead. We've done 1.1 million damage so far. We should probably play the objective. We're just going around killing people. There's a Nightblade at the back. We're going to run and grab the Nightblade. Almost got him. Come here, Mr. Nightblade. Put on our ghost. Got this Templar here. My vampire ult. Go for stun, he's dead. Stun on him. And he's dead. 23. I love the stun though with this. Because it's so much like delayed damage, you don't actually expect it. So as soon as it's on you, it's really hard to survive. Heavy tap, put some dots in there. Go for stun. Put some dots on this dude here. Go for stun. Put on my heals. This warden, I'm like determined that we have to kill him. But his healing power is absolutely through the roof. Let's push and get the other flag. Okay. We're going to go for this temple at the back here. We're putting our little blast bones ready to come out. Give us that buff. Put the dots on this Nightblade. Gone for the stun here. That warden guy is literally keeping him alive. There we go. Got him. So obviously he knows what he's doing. He's low CP, but he knows exactly what he's doing. So that's pointless, like fighting him. Go for stun. Potion heal, vigor. Gonna go for that Nightblade at the back of the Templar. Yeah, that Templar has loads of dots on him. Goes for stun. He's dead. Hey, we've got rid of that Templar. We've got that Warden again. Hey, he died. He died. Won 30 kills so far to 0. Let's go get these. Put some dots on him. Go for a stun. Another stun. If he drops that block, we'll let those dots do their work to him. Someone stole the kill. That Dark. With his endless fury. Stealing the kills. We'll go get this one. The 1.6 million damage is pretty good. So that's ours. Let's go to the new one. Heavy attack and stunning him. Oh, that magnum shot knocked me off. Vampire ult. No thank you. Go for stun. You can... There we go, got him. He must be so annoyed. Let's put the dots on this Warden. Oh, he's got Mara's Barman, he has, because he got rid of all those dots. So yeah, 32-0. 1.7 million damage. We didn't win, but we got lots of kills. So I think that's kind of just as important. But yeah, 32-0, that's a pretty good match that was. What do you guys think of the stun on the dot grow? Oh, bugger. I casted the spirit dude. We'll queue once more. If you do your BG as well, you get a daily out of it, which can also give you a script. Doesn't all, and you can get a 25% chance in subsequent ones. I think I've got Postmaster on this though. I just need to turn it off quickly. Oh no, it's off. My mailbox is completely full. Glass script, awesome. We need that. We need to make some space quickly to get that. I don't have much space. We're not going to use Bright Thrower again. That's. Let me put the bound stuff, the crown stuff, in my banker. Okay, we're going to accept this. So yeah, I'm going to put a poll up and see what you think of the dot crow. And there's a poll going just to see what you think about the dot crow. We want that class script. That is the main bit we need. There it is. Awesome. So we're going to put on our buffs. Is any greens coming this way? Don't think so. Oh, green on the way. Oh, he's someone who actually looks like he's got a proper build. He has. Yeah, so he's using that Saint and Seducer. He is. So we're just gonna push down here and just reset and get some heals going. He's got Mara's Balm. I wonder why all the dots went. I hit him with all the dots and he healed up. But no, Mara's Balm did it. Let's dot this dude up here. So he's got Rallying Cry, he has. Yeah, so we've got some people here who have proper builds on the green, which is good to know. So when we fight someone with Mara's Balm on, you have to go and proc the Mara's Balm before the dots can do anything to them. It's really annoying to fight against. I'll push my vampire. Oh, ah, there it is. Yeah, salts are so stacked. I've got another salt behind me. He's using a Dragonkin and the other thing. Reliquin. If you get that Reliquin proc on you, it's absolutely disgusting. He's putting our heals on us. Oh, you can see the dot damage eating away at him. Yeah, so those greens have pretty solid setups, which is good to go against. You get a better feel for how a build is doing. So I've got two Haunting Curses on me and a Reliquin proc. Yeah, that Mara's Balm's freaking annoying to fight against. The one that sets I'm using on the Templar is Null Arca. It's disgusting. That's the glass set, isn't it? The second glass set. There's a reason why I'm kiting so much, because that Reliquin, when it's stacked, is absolutely disgusting. Dead. Okay, I think his Mara's Balm's down, because all the dots are now on him. They're not. They'll go off in a moment though. Alright, we're going to push back. Keep our ghost on. Oh, it's from the new trial. I need to have a little look. So those two salts are just coming this way, so we've got to be mindful. Is he going to follow me? But this Sulk is dotted up now nicely. So you can see the dots just eating away at him. Got cheeky stunning in there. Vampire ult. It's got him with a stun. So he has a cleanse on him. And he's a healer. Yeah, I need to have a little look at that. Get some dots on this dude here. Oh, that snares you. That lava really snares you. Gone for the stun. He's dead. He's done with the kill. Ow. He keeps getting the kills. We've had 3 assists. The greens are really tanky, but we are getting damage on them. He's dead. Gonna put some dots on this. I was gonna just heal up because my health is a little bit lower than I'd like. He's dead. Push down here, get some healing going. Jump out ult. Gonna go for this DK. Gonna go for stun now. If I keep getting those stuns on him, he will die from the stun. There he is. Yeah, you can see that was there. Mara's bomb just procced on him. So he's gone down there, he has. Sage was saying that he's been trying the Null Arca set on Templar. We'll have a little look in a moment. Yeah, that Sulk is dotted up now. That's going to keep him busy for quite some time. He's dead. Gonna go for stun on him now. There. We're gonna push back. No, the bubble's gone for our relic. Can we get to him? Yeah, they're going to get it there. Yeah, we've had 6-0 though in a higher match. Almost 800k damage, that's not bad. So yeah, that gives you an idea of what it will do against like better players. Those greens in particular had much more stronger sort of builds in the match before. Particularly the Sulk that had Mara's Balm, it really counted this. Because each time we got the dots on him, every sort of couple seconds, they just turned off. Sage says, it has a weighted 3-piece, but the damage is crazy. Let's have a look what he's referring to. It's a trial, it's Lucient Citadel. And it's Null Arca. Dealing critical damage gives you a stack of silver for 10 seconds up to, well, once every 0.5 seconds, so twice a second. Upon your third stack, they merge into a crystal that launches at your enemy, dealing 5k damage. This effect scales off the higher of your weapon or spell damage, and you cannot gain silver for 5 seconds after the crystal is launched. So on a Jabplar, this would proc really fast, because you could obviously proc this with 1 or 2 sets of jabs really quick, with like the light attacks and stuff in the middle. Does it proc on dot damage, Sage? And can it be dodged? I'm just thinking of like a dot build. We need to also sort out our inventory on this character because it is a bit low. It does any crit. That's quite useful to note. I don't need that. That can go. All this crown stuff can just disappear. Don't need that. Oh, I've got a plunder skull. That can be destroyed. We don't use Necro on this anyway, so let's get rid of Necro. I had quite a lot of Necro potents on here. Okay, we've got a bit of space now. So any crit, that could be quite tasty. What's your tooltip? Out of curiosity. Hey look, there's another script. Frost damage. I'll take that. Pan says, is Khajiit any good? Khajiit is very good on Nightblade, that's where it shines. As for other classes, it's not the best. It's not the worst. Race, in all honesty, is kind of like a flavour. So it's not going to make a huge amount of difference whether the build will work or not. The race will just give you a bit more character, and you can offset it with changing a glyph or two. With being new, glyphs are like the enchantments. So when people say glyph, they talk about the enchantment. So if you want like a Khajiit, for example, you have more crit damage, more burst, but you might need more sustain compared to, say, a Breton. So you might run an extra recovery glyph to fix that. Louis says Orc Master Race. If you want to have like the most meta race for PvP, Dark Elf, in my opinion, is the best PvP race, period. It has flame resistance, which most people in PvP are a vampire. So I appreciate being new, this might be like, ooh, a lot of information. But most people are a vampire for this passive here, Undeath. This is a defensive set. But when you're a vampire, you take more fire damage, which is a problem. And as a Dark Elf, you mitigate that fire damage, which is really nice. You also get more max magicka and max stamina, which is more damage and more stats to work with. And you get weapon and spell damage. So Dark Elf is like the best damage race, like, consistently. Khajiit is more for like higher peak damage, but you don't always get that peak. So if you're a race or a class that doesn't have lots of crit, you're not going to benefit from a Khajiit that much. So you see lots of people run Dark Elf for that reason, because it's like the most versatile. It's good in all roles. The only exception is maybe a Breton if you want a more sustained race on a magicka build. If you're ever unsure, Dark Elf is a really good option just to cover everything. It's good at all roles. Good at damage, good at healing, good at tanking. Because you've got more resources to work with, you can just offset stats with health. So Dark Elf is like my go-to for most builds nowadays. Warden. Pan's asking, what's a good class to heal teammates and also attack enemies? Warden or Templar? If you're in a group, you want to focus on assisting, Templar's better because it's got a skill called Radiant Glory, which is an execute, so it kills people when they're low health, but it's a beam, which means they can't dodge it. So when you cast this on somebody, they have to take the damage. And as a Templar, lots of your skills heal anyway. So your armor buff heals, your cleanse heals, you've got heals themselves. So everything you do just heals people. We're going to dot this dude up. He dotted up. He did not expect all that dot damage, did he? Let's go for stun on him. Stun on... Oh, he got away. Got the stun again. I've got him with the stun. The stun's so good. Such a big increase to kill power. Stun him. Put some damage into him. He's dead. Oh, love it. Absolutely love it. So we've got some greens coming in. So we're going to just play Kite. And I'm going to have to probably use my Vampire ult in a moment. No, I managed to get away. Got some dots in that person at the back. I'm going to go for stun on him. Get rid of all the freaking pets. That zoo's gone now. Go for a stun on him. You know, you can have a stun. There you go, he's dead. Now this is mine. I don't know what you're thinking of taking this. This is mine, mate. You can have all these dots too. Oh, this Arcanist, look at him. He does not like this damage, does he? Go with that Nightblade. So he's got a healer with me, yes. We're going to put some dots on this temple at the back. Vampire ult. It's annoying that you can't see them in cloak. Got a stun on him. There we go, he's dead. Let's push around to the greens. I will check chat in a moment, sorry. I'm just focused on killing people. Okay, we're going to get rid of that zoo, because we do not need that zoo here. He stole the kill. He stole the kill. He stole my kill. Sage says it can't be dodged, but not if you stun them first. So it can be dodged, sorry. Yeah, I need to look at the damage. If it's 10k tooltip every... Is it 5-second cooldown? Something like that? It could be pretty decent. All the dots got him. Love the dots. Yeah, you can have these dots here, Mr. Warden. I'm gonna go for stun now. So his healer is literally keeping him alive. So for context, I am doing a lot of damage. If I can stun this healer, I might actually get a chance to get some damage out on this dude. Just get some sustain going. Come over here and fight me. No, he needs to sit with that healer, he does. There we go. Freaking healers. Ah, we got him. We got him. Sage, just put the tooltip in Discord. I'll have a look in a second, okay? Sorry, I was like, well, chuffed getting that healer because he's freaking annoying. Yeah, that guy at the back. Gone for cheeky stun on him. Potion, vigor. Come here, Mr. DK. So, I'm going to go for stun now because his shield should go off now. There you go. Go for stunning. Put the dots back on him. We'll burn for his shield. His shield has got really gone. That's insane how quick that went. I'll link it in a sec, Sage, after the stream. Like after this BG, I'll put it in the got him. Got him too. 10-0 so far. Oh, Mr. Healer's down there. I'm gonna go push the button at the top. Please be ready. Please be ready. Oh, it is ready. Oh, the match finished. Oh, I wanted to get that button kill. Okay, just checking with chat. So, Louis was saying the Warden shines at being able to stay in fights while healing bros because Polar Wind casts 4 heals in one global second. Yep. You always get 2 burst heals and 2 strong hots, so hots are heal over times. And then while weaving a heavy ice staff for huge absorb shields, they don't even lose damage running an ice staff. And then there's just so much I love about Warden, but Templar is my second place. And Sage has said he posted it in the Discord, so I'll just link that quickly. So this is the tooltip of now. That is quite a good tooltip, I'm not going to lie. Open link. No, I don't think you'll be able to. That is huge. Oh, it's 13 characters too big. Can I just do that? Will that work? Yes, that does work. Okay. That apparently, yeah, that opens up the link to the tooltip that Sage was referring to. Hey, Rami's had a nice 18-6 in Discord. Okay, so just looking back where we are. So we've been on the Docro for a while now, and you can kind of see how scribing helps it better. I don't think there's many other scribe skills we could run on this. You could change the vigor to a different heal. That is an option. You could use contingency, which is a slightly smaller heal. It's magicka based, which is nice. So if you were to go to contingency, you'll be looking at something like this. Contingency, healing, 6,300 heal. Sages on top, so you get the same heal over, and then something like resolve. So you end up getting like the same amount of healing power close to it, but it's AoE. It's not as much as Vigor, but it doesn't cost magicka. It doesn't cost stamina, sorry. And if you did this, you'll get more burst heal up front within a heal over time over a longer time. So you could do that instead of Vigor. I personally would keep Vigor though. I think it's a better heal. We're going to change class now. We've been on the Necro for quite a while. We've done a few matches with it. We've done the ranged Magblade. I want to go on the Sniper next and just show you how that does, because the extra stun is very, very good. Sage says, and it's blue now. It sounds really silly, but I really like it being blue. Like it's really silly, I know, but I absolutely love it being blue. But looking at the poll, people generally go, the build is better with the stun. And I would agree with that. I think the Magcro, now that it has a stun, is a lot stronger than it was before. You can actually get some damage off on people. Okay, so this is the Sniper. We are using Way of the Fire, Vate, 1 Krog, Tarnished, Wild Hunt. I need to change this to Marken and then switch it around. So that's the only change I need to do quickly, because it will give us slightly more damage and we get more armor. You get the same amount of speed. So I'm going to leave it like this for now, but I'll do it after the stream. So just know our damage will be slightly higher than what you see currently. I just moved the Marken over to a different character and I don't want to swap it back. So I need to reconstruct one. We have 2 scribe skills on here. Healing Contingency. This is amazing. And then we have the stun, which is also really good. I like Sage going Blue Vigor. Blue Vigor's awesome. So we're going to go and see, can we get into Cyrdodiil? We've been waiting for ages. What's the queue like? Oh, we can get to Cyrdodiil. Let's go into Cyrdodiil. You know, sod BGs. I want to do Cyrdodiil. Oh, I love Cyrdodiil on a sniper. It's such a fun way to play. I'll just put a very quick poll up. Just, do you want to go into Cyrdodiil or battlegrounds? Just to see what people think. I'll give it 5 minutes or so. But if there's obviously a real clear, like, oh, I want to see battlegrounds, I'll switch over to that. We are... Oh, when you were here, just tip, pick up these. These are really important now. These will give you scripts. So just always have these and always turn them in. You can bank lots of these. So we've got to get Alessia's farm. So we're going to Alessia, that's where we're going. We're going to go over Roebuck and then we'll go across. And if you get any questions, by the way, about specific classes or scribing itself or just builds on the whole, if you put a message in chat, I'll do my best to kind of answer it. Louis says, can you loot ink and scripts if you don't have Gold Road? Scripts, kind of. Ink, no. So the way that the scripts work is there are some scripts that are kind of tradable between players. They're quite rare drops in all honesty. But those ones drop for all people, regardless if you own the chapter or not. As for dailies, if you don't have Gold Road, I don't know is the answer. Because on PCS, it gives you Gold Road automatically. And on the live server, I have Gold Road as well, so I can't actually test it. My initial assumption would be you can't acquire the scripts from dailies unless you've got Gold Road, would be what I assume. But I could be mistaken. As for the ink isn't dropping if you don't have Gold Road, from what I understand. Louis saying he's got to wait to... I'm assuming it's Louis, because it's LOU, low balls, but Louis like French. I've got to wait till payday. Yeah, paydays are... always feels like it's ages away. Sage says, closest I've ever gotten to Emp, 8th place, was on a sniper build. So we're playing Sneak Across the Land. It's quite a fun game. We'll see if we can find like something to kill quickly, just to show you the difference that our skills make. This is a good spot. So what I want to do is just buff up. And we're going to go and do just a cloak. Keep the range the same, so my silver bolts turns off. So I'll use that range to keep the range the same. And we're just going to do a snipe. And just look at the difference with contingency on, okay? Okay. So 45,000 is what it left with. We'll run away. So we've got combat metrics that will... He will leave us in a second. Okay, so he's now gone. And then what we can then do is do the same thing. This time I'll put contingency on, okay? Just need to get the range. There it is. So the way contingency works is you cast it, you get a buff on you for 20 seconds, and when you use cloak, it then puts the second buff, which is that damage increase. So cloak, I can then go for my snipe. And it's like an extra 5k damage. So when that hits a player, it does make quite a big difference to the killing power. And that's this skill here, this contingency. It's your heal, it's an extra 2,000 damage, and you get your armor buff. So it's like Vigor with damage boost now. It's really cool. And then we have Days and Soul. The combo you use on players, that guy won't have enough health to do it on. That's fun. As you see your target, so you go rally, race against time, contingency. As you move around, you pick your target, you go snipe into Days and Soul, Silver Bolts. So cloak, snipe, Days and Soul, Silver Bolts. And they're all stunned. And that's the opening combo. It hits them, it gets 2 skills instantly, they're stunned, and you've got the Silver Bolts coming in to get the final hit. That kills a lot of people in one combo. So that's what I'll be using recently, and it's really, really good. King Louis says payday, more like pay hours. That's how long the pay would last after all the bills. Yeah, things are very expensive nowadays. I do feel people's pain. We're trying to redo our bathroom, and it's money and stuff. It just, you know, you've got bills to pay. It is what it is. Okay, let's go for this mage. Okay, to up here. Let's put on our buffs again, our contingency. Go for a stun on this one. It's annoying when you can't stun the guards. You can see the damage is very nice, and with that stun, it just really helps your killing power. Yeah. So being able to like take a resource by yourself is a lot quicker and a lot easier. Sage was asking, did you say you get scripts from Cyrdodiil board repeatable quests? You get scripts from your first daily, and that daily's for each category. So you get, oh, 1 second. You get 1 script from doing like your first Cyrdodiil daily. And what you can do is you can complete 5 or 6 of them and open reward 1 on day 1. Go open the other boxes until day 2, then day 3, then day 4, then day 5, then day 6. So in one evening of Cyrdodiil, you get like 10 boxes, for example. Just save them and open them 1 box per day over the next 10 days. You'll get a guaranteed script each time. And you can do that for your Fighter's Guild dailies. You can do that for all your others. And if you do your Fighter's Guild, your Undaunted, your Mage's Guild, your Cyrdodiil, your Imperial City, your Daily Random, your Battleground, there's a few more you can do. You get 10 in total. There is a video on the way to the channel. I'm hoping to get it all finished off by sort of Monday, Tuesday next week. But it's a really quick way to get scripts, like ridiculously fast. Hey, it's under attack. We might be able to get that resource. So we've got this. We've done our mission, so we can get another script. So what you'll find is, I find don't farm the scripts like you really want to get them. You're much better in all honesty. Oh. He got away. We're buffed up. We're going to put a contingency on. Do we wait for somebody? Or do we go in? Wait to go and wait to... I feel like waiting's a bit boring. Let's burn the camp. We're going to go in. It's going to be a bit like Mission Impossible, going in sort of, or like Splinter Cell. If you played Splinter Cell, that's what I want this to feel like. Like kind of going in and out trying to kill them. Louis is like, burn it down. Right, that's red over there. Let's reset some resources. Oh. So I'm putting my contingency, which pulls me out of stealth. But we've got the odds of that. He's got a detect potion on it, yes. Yeah, I went to try and roll around it. Yeah, the detect potion. I didn't realise that. I wasn't paying attention. I was too busy getting my thing. Let's get my reward quick. I went to sneak in and then someone hit me with a streak. I was like, oh, bugger. There. So, once you've done that, you can then go and get another script. So there's another script. But they're really easy to get. Really, really easy to get. We've got Siege Master's Coffer. Got a couple of those, so we'll just use it on here. Luke, her label says I've got to wait a month for having the new OP skills. They're very good, I'm not going to lie. The best way to describe it, we're going to go up to here because there's a quest here. And then we'll save that box for tomorrow. I would say, in all honesty, that, and maybe this sounds a bit like contradictory, I don't think the skills are particularly broken compared to other systems they've added in the past. So, for example, if you look at mythic items, when they added Greymore, if you did not have Greymore, you were at a big disadvantage. People would often run like Snow Treaders when it first came out, or they'd run Wild Hunt and be really fast, and it's just quite annoying to not have that advantage. With this, it's trade-offs. So, for example, if I look at this skill, this is a stun, a dot, and a breach. Now, I can get these things in a similar skill through the Sigic Order and use the stamina version of this to get the breach and have spammable damage, which will be more damage than this, but this stuns. Or I could go with the bow, for example, and use Magnum Shot, which does a lot less damage than a spammable, but that does stun. But then this has a dot. So there's like trade-offs with all of it. The big advantage it gives you, in my opinion, is it lets you combine effects to save you bar space. That's where it's really powerful. You'll notice a lot of my skills are using Breach or Resolve to kind of give me a free bar space. So I don't have to run bigger. So on this Days in Soul, I have Breach here. And now I don't need to run Elemental Drain because I've got this here. I've got the dot here, which offsets the lack of the burn and the chilled, the concussed status effects. So this helps fix that. And now it's a stun. The difference is that this costs Magicka, so I have to sustain this now. Whereas with Elemental Drain, if I have it on here, it's essentially 3 dot damage and major breach for like 30 seconds. So there's trade-offs with this system. It's not like, you know, when you had Sea Serpent's Coil, and if you don't run that, you're at a big disadvantage. There are some builds, though, in my opinion, that do really benefit more than others from this system. So if you're a Magicka Warden, you get loads out of this. If you're a Magicka Nightblade, you get loads out of this, a range one. If you're a Necromancer, you get a lot out of this system too, especially a Mag Crow. If you're a Sorcerer, you get a really good spammable. But again, there's trade-offs. So, yes, people will use the stuff. But I don't think it's going to be like so broken that they have to nerf it, because it's very comparable to other stuff. Louis says, Label says, sorry, it just seems like new skills are all overly stat dense. If you can get 3 effects per skill slot, as most base game skills only give you 2 per. Yeah, that's the big trade-off. Oh, there's somebody over here. Let's go ruin his day. He's dead. There we got some AP. Yeah, the big advantage is that you save bar space. But the downside is a lot of those skills, they have 10-second buffs. So they don't last long. You have to spam them more. You have to sustain the resource. So there are like trade-offs. I do agree that the advantage is very nice. Go for stun. Ah, look at that burst there. That's disgusting. Did you see that? Like that burst against that Nightblade with that ranged stun. What do you think of the burst on that Nightblade when we opened up on him? We're playing Chase the Nightblade. It's quite a fun game. I think it's a Sork actually. Yeah, it's a Sorcerer. He is very quick. Look at him go. Look at him go. He's gone down there. I see him. Oh, this is a Sork from earlier. He's got a healer with him. Louis says like everything hits yellow. Yeah, that was all crits. It's like disgusting. It does look a bit like Cloak's a bit messed up though. Oh, he got melted. Oh my goodness, that sort of blew up. I'm put on my buffs. Ah, he's dead. Oh no, siege, meat bag. Yeah, I just like being able to stun people at range. It's such a big advantage to before. Oh no, siege bad. Yeah. Let's reset our buffs. Azor says any CP level for starting Cyrdodiil. Cheers for the sub, by the way. Typically, you need at least probably 600 at a bare minimum to kind of be somewhat viable if you're good at the game. If you are kind of like an average player, and I don't want it to sound like harsh, you know, you probably want 900 to 1200. If you do no CP Cyrdodiil, oh no, we need to pick our target. Do it at the back. He got away. Sorry, I was reading chat. Let's just reset our resources. Okay, he's dead. Let's move around. Got a Templar trying to get us. Oh, I went for the stun. Couldn't get the stun in. In my opinion, now I'm definitely below average. Just started ESO April this year. Just build a bit more tankier. So, like, if you see people on Cyrdodiil or YouTube and they run, you know, defensive CP, you don't have that. Just add a defensive set. That would help offset it. Well, mate, no, if he was CPing with 300 CP and killing people, like, really fine. It's done. Ah, dead. Let's reset our resources. Get our buffs going. So we've got our contingency ready for X amount of seconds. A really good set to run is Mark of the Prior. Really good set. Oh, this poor dude. Oh, we got him. He's only level 46. That's really mean, isn't it? That was really, really mean. I love it when you get bits like this, though, where you can really go behind the lines. Go for stunning him. Oh, no. desperate to get the fire script. Are you after the fire script for elemental explosion, Sage? The other thing to note as well, Aoz, is that you will die in PvP, even I die. Get the frost damage, it's better. There's a reason for it. Frost damage is a lot better. You want to gank with it, yeah? Go for sun on him. Oh, he's blocking. Oh, I got me with an off balance done. That's very good of him. He got me with an off balance done. I got greedy there. But you see, even I died there because I got too aggressive. And it will happen as PvP. There's nothing you can do about it. I've got 3 minutes cooldown. That's quite a big cooldown. Let's ride back. Because there's going to be a lot of fighting over there. If you're wanting to gank Sage, I'm assuming that's what you want to do. Go for the frost script, and I'll explain in a moment. If you could just confirm that is like the intention for what you want to do, like elemental explosion bombing, basically. Then I'll show you kind of how you can get around it. We need to go over here. We're going to get on our mount and ride. Oh, it's for a PvE Sorg. Why are you using fire damage? Are you wanting to... Oh, I don't know the name of the set. There's a set that does bleed damage when you kill something based on the enemy's max health. It's a PvE set. It's like Plague Break, but for PvE. Are you trying to use it with that as like an AoE clear? So you basically get everything together with, say, the Soul Burst pull, and then you cast the Elemental Explosion where you are to go bang bang. Big AoE. Yeah, you trying to combine the two of those? Yeah, I see what you're trying to do now. Yeah, fire damage would work. The reason I was saying ice damage, by the way, just so you're aware, there's a reason for it, is in Maelstrom Arena, you've got Winterborn. Winterborn, when you deal frost damage, procs, this is an AoE, and it also snares people. So for PvP, this is really good, because if you use the scribes, I'll show you it here. If you did Elemental Explosion, which is this one here, frost damage, you can pick one of choice here. Immobilize is quite good for this, in all honesty. The Assassin's a bit more burst, because it's 3 status, which is like another 1,000 damage. The Dot's pretty eh. The Snares, that eh. The Mastery's eh. War Mage is fun, but I'd probably go with this for burst or Immobilize for just troll. And then you could put on... I think I had, it was Defile that I was using, but Brittle gives you more burst. If you did this, this goes to almost 20,000 when it's fully buffed on a proper like gank build. And this procs Winterborn, and you can use Tarnished Nightmare with it. So you put on those two sets, and you can basically one-shot anybody around 25k health without any other skill. Literally that skill alone will one-shot 20,000 health, 25k health instantly. It's really good. if you're using fire damage, I don't think the damage will make much difference of what element you use, Sage, for what you're trying to do. Let me put our buffs back on. He's got some allies with him. Run away! This is what you do as a Nightblade. We'll reset our resources. Yeah, see, I'm looking for us, he has. But they've gone for our camp. Let's just reset our resources quickly. Right. We've got our buffs ready. Dead. Ah, that was a nice kill, that was. That was a nice kill there. Rolls are just really annoying. He rolled away. I think we should probably get in the keep if we can. Oh my goodness, so much oil. So much freaking oil. Right, we're going to pop in here. Just reset our resource. Oh, hello. I don't think he's paying attention. Something that I can't actually get to him. He keeps moving around. We've got him down low enough. But he's just healed up to full. Let's say hi to him. Do you think he's an attacker? Let's go say hi to him. Hey, they left us alone. I think they're trying to get a defense tick. Alright, let's put back in stealth. Yeah, normally when people see you, they just like trying to kill you. So it's quite nice when people are like, oh no, we'll leave you be for this one time. This is where the ice skill, by the way, or like the elemental explosion is really good for this type of fighting. Whoa, 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 whoa. No, 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 no. I know if we pop up there, we're probably going to die. Nope, Choky ran off. There's a lot of people here, isn't there? He's too mobile. I hate the streak. So mobile. Put that shield off. His shield is massive, isn't it? Oh, that's one sniper did half his health bar. Did we get him? Ah, no, we didn't quite get him. Oh, we stole that kill. We so stole that kill. I went for these guy at the back and then that Nightblade's behind me. This is a Night Slayer that got me though. Oh. That hit me a lot more than I thought. 4k. 2 ticks. Hit me twice that did. Not one heavy attack. Hey, we can respawn. I've got another bounty done, which is awesome. Let's go to the camp and we'll come back down. We might as well get a defense stick while we're here. So you'll be able to see though with the snipe, that stun does help kill people. Our threshold's like 25, 30k now, rather than what it was before, like sort of 20, 25k. Oh, I've got him. We managed to get revenge on him. He's the one who got us with the Night Slayer. We'll push it up here, just I know that's going to be death in there. Ah, no. Oh my goodness. Did you see all those Night Slayers on me? Is that bang, bang, bang? That was actually disgusting. Yeah, that proc like mad. I think there's like 3 or 4 people running it. Almost got him. We'll push to the right. Go speed. Go for an end cap. Using fucking Reliquin. Yeah, the tech potions. That Reliquin's nasty. Look at that. Really, really good set with Drugkin. Hits really freaking hard. There it was. Hey, we're getting a res. Where did that person go? Two salts that way. They're like salts everywhere. When we die next, we'll go and go to the home cape, get our reward. Go for stunning them. Ah. I got hit with 2 in-caps. In-cap, in-cap. We almost got rid of that one Nightblade because I hit him really hard. And then the dual wing cap got me. Ah, I got him. Did him. Did him. What I'm going to do is, because it is late where I am getting tired. I'm going to put the reward in and just show you that if you don't save them, you don't always get scripts. So like you're best to do a couple missions like this. And then wait and open them once per day. This time it actually gave me one. It doesn't normally do that. But that's another good script. Where are we with our tier 1? Oh, we're tier 1. Awesome. But yeah, I'm going to kind of call it there because it is late where I am. If you have any questions about the build or about what I'm doing and stuff, just put in the comments down below. I'm just going to say, obviously, a big thanks to everybody at Patreon and also all the YouTube members. So, massive thank you for their support. It means a lot. And I'm just going to kind of call it here. There will be some more videos coming to the channel. If you like what I do, likes, comments, shares, and subscribes, all that helps. And yeah, just a massive thanks to Sage and to Item for obviously becoming members on the channel. If you are interested in that kind of stuff, there is a join button that you can see. So that is shown over here. As you can see, 2 people have joined here. And then if you want to join, there's a join button down here. And then you've got the options down here. So early access, etc, etc, etc. But I'm going to call it here because it's just very late where I am. If you get any questions, as I said, just let me know down below. And if you want to join my Discord, there is actually a Discord where you can hang out after streams and stuff. I'm just going to put a link in the chat now. And I'm going to say just a massive thanks for watching. I'll catch you next video in the next stream. Take care and bye.